Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and we are going to start off just with some quick planet scanning, make sure that I'm not missing any of the items that I need to pick up throughout the galaxy. I don't think there's anything in this system. I'm pretty sure it was just the monastery that was happening here. I might be able to do a bit more searching in this one. Oh wait, no, that's right. That's where the mass relay is. Doi. Alright, so to Kalini. And hopefully we don't completely deplete our fuel.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, no, 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 no. Do not like. Okay, 300 units. That's not terrible. Just want to make sure. Alright, oh, I just noticed it said 100% of assets collected. Okay, okay. That was silly of me. Alright. But Pelion, alright, so I was correct, it looks like. That did replenish everything. Awesome. More fuel, that tops us off. Strategos. Let's see what we can find here. Hopefully something we need. Intact Reaper weapon. Okay, that's a good one. That could be more fuel. More fuel. Okay, which we didn't need. Yeah, to the relay.
Faster than light jump successful.
I probably shouldn't have looked at that one. Ismar Frontier we have fully searched. Shrike Abyssal. Valhallan Threshold. Calliston Rift. I know that there were a few of these that all I had left was some fuel, so I'm a little uninclined to go back to places that we've already searched. But I may need to go back to some old videos and just double check what we had. Oh, good lord.
I found something.
That's going to be fuel. I'm not going to go for that one yet.
Evasion successful.
Alright. But we know there's something there. Theseus. What do you have for us, Theseus? Try to hit as many planets as possible with a single scan.
Signal confirmed.
Nice. That was good. Oh, we have Pharos. What can we get from Pharos? We know Pharos quite well from the first game. Exogeny scientists. Excellent. I am glad to have them. This will be some fuel for us. That'll just not top us off. Okay. And hopefully... Okay, so that means there are two things in the Hercules system. Shoot. Alright, so there's that one. Alright, I'm gonna do this.
Reapers eluded.
I'm just gonna go straight for the mass. Well, no, shoot. Yeah, let's do that. See if I can very quickly get this. Elitania. What do we have, Elatanya? Interferomatic array. Okay. And we are just going to go straight to the edge.
Faster than light jump successful.
Then we're going to do this. So I can get this. 370, that'll top us off, or just about. And then straight to the mass relay.
Evasion successful.
That, God, it stresses me out. I wish that I remembered where stuff like the Caccleosaur fossil were, but I don't. This may turn into more of just a scanning mission. Okay, so this is one that there isn't anything to find. Let's go back over here, see. Wait, wasn't the Caccleosaur in the Krogan DMZ or something like that?
I found something.
There we go. Ilium! We know Ilium as well. How's it going, Ilium? What do you have for us? Liquid assets. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, that's 50%. Gonna be risky. Yeah, this is one of those ones where you really kind of have to be scanning all over the place. What's this? Tucria. It's gonna be right over here, isn't it? Nope. Alright. Well,
Reapers eluded.
there's one more thing there, which means it's probably fuel. We scanned pretty close to all the planets, so I would expect it's all fuel. I might not have been close enough to the planets to get anything. Okay, that looks like that'll be fuel. That's not a lot of fuel, dang. What about you? Or you? No. Well. Is this just going to be double fuel? That would be so not worth it. Though I have seen crazier things. There we are. Like, there has to be something. Credits. Okay. I'll take it. I have a feeling that this is just gonna be fuel, though. Whoops. Let's do that. Just right near the relay. Do some quick scanning just to be sure. Let's not do that.
Successful.
Yeah, I think it's just fuel, so I'm just gonna go for the relay.
Evasion successful.
I say as I still try to get one more scan in. Okay, let's go back to the Citadel then. We'll see where we are for ones that we still need to get stuff for. That'll help me. Alright. And we are going to the Alliance docks. And I think once we're done with this, I think we'll start
You're
going
cleared to dock, Normandy.
for
Do you need ground transport?
more main mission.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
All right. So we have a few people that we can see as well. So I know this is a duller sort of episode, so I apologize for that, but these sorts of housekeeping things are important. Let's take a quick look at our map, see where everybody is. Alright, so we got Garrison, the security checkpoint. Bailey, Miranda, that's right, we need to talk to Miranda. Samara and Javik are in the embassy offices. Jacob is in the patient lounge. That's where the doctor for the Turian poison is. Arya, Edie, Joker, and Cortez. Maybe we'll actually see Cortez this time? Caden is in Apollo's Cafe. Liara is in the market. Tactus. That's right. That's for Dr. Chakwas. Alright, cool. Well, we'll start this with Garrus, I guess.
Sergeant, I have...
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Sure. Why not, Garrus?
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
That was
Something
an
that
odd
doesn't
choice.
involve fighting Reapers.
Like alcohol?
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So,
Oh, fine.
So, I had an idea.
Well, what are we doing, Garrus? And this
where we going?
is why
Somewhere we're
Garrus
not supposed to.
is my
Things
bro.
never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. But yeah, this is just
Figured it's time to do
this
something
is just
stupid
Garrus
for
being
the
your
hell of it.
bro.
Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
That's pretty far down, I'd say. That doesn't sound like a good
You
idea.
obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Yeah, it does show on your
I
face.
think that ride's been rough on you, Garrus. You get a new scar every time I see you. Losing a step there in your old age?
Raise your hand if you haven't been killed before.
Touché.
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all.
Oh,
Not
Garrus.
saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss.
Alright.
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
You got it, Garrus.
I said a tough one.
Well, if you
Step
shoot it
aside.
that quickly, come on. All right. Oh, I'll let him have his little ego trip.
Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
Yeah. It's pure... I understand. I do understand the Shikarian shippers. I do. But that is one of those scenes that to me is just like, yep, they are broskies. Broskies through and through. Ah, rapid transit. I was trying to figure out what that was. Alright, let's do...
Vector status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's go to the holding area first. We can check in with James and take care of that task for Dr. Chakwas, because I don't want to leave that one hanging. That's a pretty important one to not leave hanging if you want to have any other future interactions with her.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
All right. Everybody's hard at work.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
That's a sad one. It really is. I was expecting... Ah, that's where Tactus is. Let me check for James first. Whoops. Helps if I don't get caught on NPCs. No. Huh. Now I don't remember where James is doing his thing. Because he's not there playing poker. So that means he should be around here somewhere else. But he is not. Alright. Well, how do you do, Tactus?
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days.
These are all
I
true.
know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Do the right thing. Take ours as a gift? That's not a great way of thinking about it. I'm not going to say don't be a fool. I don't think he needs a hard line by any means.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
Yep.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Sweet. I like it. Yeah, I can see why it could be tempting to go for more of a hardline sort of take with him on that, but it's just not necessary. Where does it say James is? 7. Oh, was I just off by 1? I might have just been off by 1. Tiptree, Zoo's Hope. These are all things I recognize. There he is. Batarian State Arms. Do you have anything that I want? I don't think so.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms.
I mean, I don't use... That's the...
State Arms, defending the hegemony.
I mean, I will get the extended barrel, just for good measure.
Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase.
These are all just good ones to have.
With Batarian State Arms.
Oh, fine. I'll get the Omni Blade too. Alright. How's it going, James?
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm not gonna say I'm your training officer.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you, and you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Earn it.
Don't take this lightly, Vega.
I'm not, and I won't. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
Don't let yourself down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
Oh boy.
N7, sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I didn't mean to... Yeah, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Oh, man.
Careful.
That's one of those moments where it's just like, oh, wait, is this somebody I can... I already gave you the Book of the Ancients.
Thank you, human.
Yes.
We will hold the pillars.
Or the Pillars of Strength, whatever the heck they were. Alright. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That moment where you call James on his BS is probably one of the best elements of actually allowing him to flirt with you as FemShep. Because I mean, you're his superior officer. He knows he can't actually be flirting with you seriously. Not only are you his superior officer, you are, like, as N7, even before he gets the N7 commendation, you are so much higher up than him, even though technically Commander isn't that much higher rank-wise than Lieutenant. So, it's...
And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's late, and I'm not letting my friend miss a night of purgatory, right? You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my car some more?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
Attaboy. Attaboy. She knew you needed new armor. She got it for you. Alright. You... Can I get you... Do I have something for you?
I recovered some texts from a library in vapor-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
What the hell?
Alright.
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
You know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
Okay, well, I guess that's just a fun little conversation. We got Joker and Edie there. I still don't see Cortez anywhere. Unless that's supposed to be him, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't know. I am quite befuddled by this one. I don't need to talk to Arya. I do need to figure out when the heck I'm gonna do the Omega DLC at this point. That's another stupidly hard combat-focused DLC. So I feel like I need to get everything back under my belt. Let's do the embassies. Then we'll do Huerta. And then we'll do the commons. We have Javik there and Samara there. Actually, no, let's talk with Miranda first. Miranda's kind of been sitting for a bit for us. All right, Miranda. What's going on?
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
Hey.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't
What?
have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Well, that's not great.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely say he has to be stopped.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
I couldn't.
Yeah. legit on both sides. But let's check here. Surveillance authorization. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds, but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. Yes, absolutely. We can't let Cerberus be getting intel on things. Okay. So we got some Greaves here. Power recharge speed, yeah, why not? Alright. So improved our Citadel defense force. Always good. And let's go chat with Samara first then, and then we'll do Javik. That was a funny moment. Gonna vanish and then come back into view. Funny little rendering moment there.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer. What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara? I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
Yeah, it's not our last battle.
These aren't our last hours. I'm fighting this war to win it. No doubt. But you can't deny that the galaxy will be forever changed once it ends.
True.
Even I can't predict how. A little humbling. But perhaps that's a good thing.
I love Samara's perspective on things. She really... Yes, she views things in black and white. There truly are no shades of gray for her, and that makes her incredibly frustrating. Especially because I am just me as a person. I see a lot of nuance in things. I really see shades of gray. If I was actually dealing with Samara in reality, I would not be able to deal with her. But let's see what else she has to tell us. What can you say about the Justicars in the war?
What are the other Justicars doing for the war? Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia.
Okay.
With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war. There's that few of you? Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
That is quite bleak, but that does also tie entirely to what you were willing to do at the end of last episode.
Is being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends? The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
It sounds like you have lived a very fulfilling life, and that's the important thing.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers. Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
That felt a little punny.
Is that how you see it too? You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Okay. How is Falair doing?
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it? We spoke for some time. It won't be easy.
But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
Hardly. I mean, you became a Justicar for your family, so...
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
I couldn't lose you, Samara. You are a good friend, and too important for this war.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
That we will. Got some renegade there. That's interesting.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I would say that this is a victory. I mean, yes, you are the only Prothean left, but this is still a victory.
Might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true, then. You share power with the rest?
Mm-hmm.
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Oh, boy.
Pardon me. This
Oh,
one
boy.
has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Hannah, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
Yeah.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
Javik.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among them...
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hannah. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines.
Mm-hmm.
We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
Abso-frickin-lutely.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you,
Yes.
Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
All right. Well, I do think that I will end this episode here, everybody. I know it was a bit of a quiet one, but I hope we've made some progress. We got a little bit of catching up done with some folks. We'll start off next episode finishing up with things on the Citadel, and then we'll continue onward, I think, with the main story at that point. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when there are new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server to join the conversation there. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.